Yo, this is your boy Prime America. What's good? What's going on, America? This is prime time. Up in this joint once again. You understand? Now check me out. You probably already read the title. That's probably why you're so interested, right? The question is, does Uber and Lyft practice deactivation without cause? And the short answer to that is no, they do not. So for you folks that look at this and you like, I call bullshit, well, let me explain to you, okay? If you do something that is a violation of Uber or Lyft policy, terms of use, you will be deactivated from it. Now, check this out. If you don't know the rules, that's on you. That's all on you. You should know the rules. You should be able to know. You should know the rules so that you can always know what not to do. Right? That's number one. Number two is that they will typically investigate, and if they don't find anything, they can't deactivate you, or at least they won't deactivate you. Now, the fact that they can or can't, that's debatable, right? So they probably can do whatever they want, but they typically just don't just do that. Like, they don't investigate, they don't find anything, they take your account back off hold and you back on. And I know this because I know people that have really done stuff that they're claiming they have done. The customers claim they have done something, and they really did do it. They admit it to me. I won't say who that person is. I won't say what platform that was on. But I know that several people I know that have been deactivated or almost to the brink of deactivation. Now, a few things that can help you in that case so that you won't get deactivated is have a damn dash cam. You know, I seen this lady post on Facebook. She actually posted an email that Lyft sent her about, they found out that they had a claim that she didn't take a service animal, right? So, of course, that's automatic deactivation right there. All right? So they, Lyft says they're going to do their little investigation, but in that case, you're probably going to be deactivated, right? So what she could have did there to not have that happen was, number one, just take the damn animal. I hate animals. I don't like animals in my car, but I would just take it, right? Even if you're allergic to it or whatever, the whole allergic thing, that's a whole different thing. I would just say, if you're that allergic, don't drive. I mean, fuck. I mean, you can't do this if you're allergic to animals. I'm just saying, if you're that bad off, don't do it. Or have some meds around that can help alleviate some of that issue, some of those issues, okay? You have to be proactive, okay? Then, if you're worried about, an animal shedding or urinating on your seat covers or whatever, that's why I have seat covers. If you look back there right now, you see black seat covers. My seats are white. So I already knew, because they're white, they're going to get dirty quick. And I used to have no seat covers on those, and I used to clean them every single day to keep them clean. People used to get in the car and always say, these seats are so clean. I'd be like, yeah. But after you get out this mug, I got to clean it again. Because that's how dirty they get. They get dirty every customer that got in there. So, got tired of doing that, so I just bought a seat cover. $20 for that back bench seat cover, and I think I paid $40 for the front. Come on now, it's called an investment, and I wrote that off on my taxes. Get your money back. It's nothing. Come on now, stop it. I mean, everybody be talking about, I'm not gonna pay all that. You ain't paying nothing though. But that's a whole other story, man. You know what I'm saying? I already said how cheap some Uber drivers can be. Y'all out there making money, why not spend money to make money? But that's, once again, that's That's a whole other video, okay? So, but invest in that. That alleviates that problem altogether. That way you don't have to worry about that. Have a dash cam so that you can prove that if a person claimed that you didn't take them, you can prove, hey, listen, they sitting right in my car right now. Or this is why I didn't take them because, they disrespected me from the get-go. You know what I mean? So that's why I didn't take them. I ain't take them because of the animal. I took them because they acted like, like they was just running something or whatever, So you need proof to prove your story, because it could be anything, Imagine you get that customer that you don't take, right? Because they too drunk and they talking crazy to you. That could be a person that owns that dog talking crazy to you. Now, what you gonna do? Because you gotta take them, but if you at least have proof why you didn't take them, maybe you can fight that. This is why I didn't take them, okay? Because I wasn't gonna feel uncomfortable in my own vehicle for anybody. I just wasn't gonna do that, okay? And that makes sense to me too. And that would make sense to Lyft too, okay? If you had proof to prove it though. You don't got no proof. I mean, we all know the rules, man. It's not what you know, it's what you can prove. So if you can't prove Jack, you got Jack, okay? So I always tell people that, and people just don't listen. Like, drivers don't listen. They drive around here without cameras in their car, and I always get these people that say, why do you need a camera? And I don't never see cameras in my other Uber driver car, blah blah blah. It should be so, listen, a dash cam in an Uber should be so commonplace that no passenger should ever say that to me. They should never be like, I never seen a camera in nobody's car. That's smart. That's that. Some people don't like the camera, not many. But if you don't like it, then you must got a problem with my safety, okay? Because I can't see it. Because I tell them flat out, what is the camera for? It's for my safety. It ain't for your safety. It's for my safety. I ain't gonna even bullshit with them. Yeah, that's what you taught to do. You're supposed to say for yours and my safety. But that's not how I come off. I come off to them and let them know that it's not for you. It's for me against you. Like, I don't want you to be able to say anything about me that ain't true. Because you can give me some legal problems, all kind of stuff. Okay? So, there's several reasons why people can get deactivated, right? I know people that got temporarily deactivated for, canceling too much. Now, the way cancellations work with Lyft, and I already explained this before, is that for every 100 rides that you do, you can only cancel more than 14, they'll deactivate you. Or actually, you cancel 14, they'll deactivate you, okay? So that means you need to be managing that, and you need not to cancel more than 13 times. And note that whenever you receive a cancellation fee because of the wait time, that's not counted toward that 14, okay? Same thing with Uber. Now, it does count in your acceptance rate or whatever, but don't even pay that no mind in that factor because it's not factoring into how many deactivate. I mean, how close you are to being deactivated versus because you canceling too much. Don't worry about that. Okay, that's not a big deal. Now, it's so many several different reasons for being deactivated. But every last one of those, either you know the rules about it and it's all preventable. Okay. Of course, you can be temporarily deactivated. You get into a car accident or whatever. We know that until you get the car fixed or whatever. So, for every last reason to be deactivated, people already know what you can and can't do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to have a decent rating. You want to make sure the rating is at least 4.7 or higher, right? That way you stay active. You get to 4.69. That's when you get into that crucial area where you can be deactivated. So it's simple stuff. You know what I mean? Like I have been active for over a year and a half now on Lyft, and Uber is probably about 11 to 12 months because I started with Uber a little bit later. Okay, but the fact of the matter is that all you need to do is get out there, perform the job, and be somewhat pleasant. You don't have to be super pleasant because I'm not. I am not super pleasant. If somebody needs to get put the hell out, I do it. If I need to joke with somebody, I can do that. If I need to be quiet, I can be quiet. Like most of my rides, like 70-80% of my rides, I ain't saying jack. Because all I want to do is get you to where you gotta go. And I don't care. I got a lot of rules. People say you got too many rules. I got a lot of rules because it's my car, and you damn right I got rules. I ain't listen. I'm not in the game to be customer service for your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like anybody that thinks you're supposed to be so customer service friendly, I don't do that. I'm just trying to get made. I'm trying to get paid. That's it. I do just enough to get that paper. That's it. Okay? I ain't got no candy for that ass. No. I ain't got no water for that ass. No. I ain't got it. Okay? Now I got some stuff. Now I think the thing is you gotta have something for the passenger. You gotta have something because you are doing a service for them. But I also think that the way that the wages are right now, they're so low that you don't need to be doing anything that's going to be a reoccurrence of funds that you need to pay for customers. So I don't do anything that keeps my money flowing outward. Now, because you got to continuously buy water. They always want water. They want the thing on, and then what happens with the water and the candy wrapper and bottle? They leave it in your car, so that's trash in your car. Now you got to get back there. Okay. Now I don't do all that. Now, everybody that I have ever talked to about why they was beat, why have they been deactivated? They all have this so-called lie, And then when you find out what kind of person that they really are, it really is. They're horrible human beings. Horrible, horrible. Okay, so you can almost imagine why they was beat, why they was deactivated. It was horrible. Okay, horrible drivers, can't drive worth a lick. Terrible on the can't even follow navigation. You know what I'm saying? And they just terrible. You know, rookie drivers that just don't know how to get to people because there's too much traffic. They don't know how to weave around and do stuff. They rookies out here. So that all is like a tangled web of basically how to do this thing. And if you're not doing all those things correctly, you ain't gonna be good at this. You're not gonna either make money or you're gonna find yourself on the deactivation line. Now, I had a guy that basically told me that I was basically saying all these positive things about Lyft. Now, I have always said negative things about Lyft. I have always said positive things about Uber and vice versa, right? For both. And the reason why is because there are some good things about Uber. There's some bad things about Uber. We know that. There are some good things about Lyft. We know that. But there's also some bad things about Lyft. Okay? So, I have never once, if you watch all of my videos, or at least majority of my videos, you would know that I speak the truth. Okay? I speak the truth on what I think about both companies. I like Lyft because Lyft has shown that they do somewhat give a shit about drivers. Do they really? I think not. But it's not about that. When you work at a job, they act as if they give a shit. Okay? Uber doesn't do that. But Uber does have more customers, so it ends up being more rides, so more money, right? That's why Uber is great, right? Now, when it comes to people being deactivated because a customer said something, let me explain that. If you were running a company and a customer said that one of your employees did something, now stop there. I know we're not employees. I have never once said we were employees. I'm just saying. we are somewhat of employees because the way the customer view us, we are employees. We are independent contractors. I have to always tell them I don't work for Uber, and they be like, because when they see that I got Uber and Lyft placards or place cards or whatever they call them in the car, they be like, why do you work? Why do you got both? Is that like a conflict of interest? I say, no, it definitely is not, because I don't work for Uber or Lyft. And sometimes they like, huh? And I gotta explain to them I'm independent. I'm an independent contractor. Okay. So basically, my point is that customers see you as an employee of Uber and Lyft. Okay, until you explain it to them. Now, in the law, in the eyes of the law, obviously we're not employees, right? Now, so when a customer makes that complaint that you did something, maybe it's not true, maybe it is true. Okay, they get in contact with Uber or Lyft and tell them what happened. Every company, they always believe in one thing: customer's always right, right? Customer's always right. Okay. I mean, that's every company you ever heard of, right? Even if that's not the actual policy, that's the thinking of the customer. The customer is always right. I mean, that's the thinking of the company. The customer is always right, so I'm going to believe the customer. Okay? Now, what you need to do, and I already said this, but I wanted to put this together, right? Is that what you need to do to, you know, to disable those type of complaints is to have yourself a dash cam, because if somebody say something bad about you or say that you did something illegal, legal, or just immoral or unethical, you need to be able to prove that that's not true. So why in the hell, if you know that people do crazy? I mean, I didn't have people say some crazy stuff. I didn't heard about people have customers say some crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? So you have to know. You know what I'm saying? I had a person one time complain to Lyft because I was playing sports radio. I always play sports radio. I never play music because you just don't know what people like. Like I used to play movies, but then I used to play like on my tablet. I used to play like to have the I used to play football. And I realized one thing real quick, that everybody don't like football like me, right? So you'll get some people, you get some guys back there that just won't even look at it. And I'm thinking like, what the hell? I'm using up my Wi-Fi, my Wi-Fi gigs for nothing? Nah. So I stopped doing that because you can't play, certain movies because some people don't like rated R movies, don't like horror movies, whatever you may be playing, they don't like it. They might get offended. So. And that really rings true when you get somebody said they ain't want to hear sports talk radio. And I wasn't like I was blasting, I had it low, so only I could hear it up here really good. I couldn't hear it that good back there, but they still getting upset about it. You know what I'm saying? So, whatever. I still play sports talk radio because I only have one complaint from that out of thousands of people. Okay, so I'm not even tripping. Okay, so you got to find your niche in this game, and if you don't, you will get deactivated. So that's my take on it. You know what I'm saying? So that's it. That's it for me. I ain't got nothing to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Comment, like, subscribe. I really want to hear some comments about this. See what you guys think. So drop those down there. You know what I'm saying? And this has been my time. This is your boy Prime Time. Don't do the crime. Don't want to do the time. I'm Prime Time, and that's been my time.